Hello, everyone. This is Healing Medium Victoria Alvarado, and today I want to talk about in-person versus telephone healing sessions. This is a huge topic when it comes to my clients about whether or not they want to schedule in person or over the phone because they're not quite sure whether or not the healing is going to work. Well, when it comes to healing or clearing sessions, I have to say that there is a huge misconception that it needs to be done in person, especially when we're doing a witchcraft removal. But I want to share some thoughts with you guys to kind of open up your consciousness to be able to understand that healing can also be done over the phone. Now, again, I have to say that when someone is sending you negative vibrational energies, and whether or not they're sending you a hex or jinx or bad luck or ill wishes, you're not specifically standing in front of this person who's projecting this energy. Okay? You, the target, is not standing there and giving them consent saying, hey, I want to receive this bad luck. I want to receive this bad juju. I'm standing right here. Come and get me. No, this is not how it works. Because, let me say this, because everything is energy and everything begins with an intent, with a thought, or from an emotion that carries over, and it pretty much gives such work fuel to affect the specific target, which would be you if you're the one being affected. Okay, so when you're the victim, comes and consults a healer to remove such workings, it doesn't need to be in person. In fact, each healer or practitioner has their own way of doing things. Okay, some people do things in person because they like to use herbs, they like to use crystals, drumming, singing bowls, or any type of various forms of clearing. But other practitioners choose to either prescribe a spiritual bath that you can do. They light candles for you. They may even connect to your energetic field and clear you in that manner. Okay. And so just so that you understand that everybody is different and they have their own specific preference. Okay. Now, when we're connecting to the life force energy, through various prayers and as a practitioner serving as a channel for source, which are angels and spirits, we're able to clear all forms of negative energies, attachments, entities, or any other forms of energetic debris embedded in your auric field, your chakras, and your entire four-body system. Clearings are done on a spiritual, multidimensional level so that it is cleared from your body on all levels of your being. Spiritual healings such as Reiki, soul clearings, all work within the same manner. Now, during a clearing session by phone, my clients all react differently to the subtle energies that are flowing in their body. I've had clients immediately burp or can't stop burping as I pull these energies off of them. I've had clients cry, they laugh, they cough, they sneeze, they fart. Often they even describe such sensations like muscle twitches or spasms, chills, cold spots, heat, goosebumps, sweating, headaches, and pain. However, this is still a sign that I am removing blocked energy built up in the body. So I need to go a little deeper to help with the energy flow of my clients. And when I do, my clients, they automatically feel pressure or aches have gone away immediately as I start to remove these blockages that build up. Some clients may not feel anything at all. Some clients yawn, they feel sleepy, they're relaxed, they're tired, they're hyper, almost like they've drank a full cup of coffee. Those individuals that don't feel anything at all may be having some inner resistance to the healing, and they may have some after effects afterwards. And sometimes if they don't feel anything, they just may notice gradual changes of their attitude or their emotions, or just notice some really positive changes in their life that take place right after a clearing. Okay? Now, after a clearing, sometimes I've noticed that clients that don't feel anything, and those clients that do feel something have reported back to me that they have had diarrhea, they were vomiting, they had flu-like symptoms, night sweats, yeast infections, rashes, their taste buds changed. Like, for instance, one of my clients said that regular bottled water or tap water for some reason had a grape flavored taste to it, even though everybody else was drinking from the same cup, because she's like, try this, try this, try this. And they're like, it just tastes like regular water. Okay, so again, this can also affect your taste buds for a while. You may notice that you're eating different. Your cravings for specific toxic foods that aren't helpful for you may not like anymore. So again, you're going to see a lot of changes that will occur in your body. And this is a way of the body saying that we're purging or detoxing and releasing the negative energies that were removed. And sometimes a client feels nothing at all because, as I said, they have some inner resistance and aren't really ready to let go. And so, those are some of my clients who, for some reason, their ego or their subconscious mind feels that they've already adjusted to being this particular way for such a long time that it's like, you're shifting my identity and I'm not ready, and your ego's like, okay, you're going through a spiritual healing journey and you're advancing, and I don't want to help you let go of that because you're not going to take me long. But again, you have to tell your ego that, hey, I'm on this spiritual journey. I'm trying to better myself. I'm not going to let go of my ego, but I'm actually helping my ego come along with me. Come with me, come along with me, and let's embark on this new journey of positivity, and you're going to like it there. Okay? So, if you didn't feel body sensations, but instead were dealing with bad things or situations that happen in your life, or things start to become chaotic all of a sudden. In other words, like things just start falling apart. Again, this is not a bad thing either. Say, for instance, you get a clearing and then all of a sudden you lose your job. Or all of a sudden you have a fight with your boyfriend, your family starts fighting, and y'all go your separate ways. You have to look at the bigger picture here. Perhaps the job that you were holding on to was not satisfying for you, and Spirit is actually getting rid of that job, or they're getting rid of that person, or they're getting rid of that relationship that was actually hindering you in many ways. So again, if you want to advance in your spirituality, if you want to enhance in your individuality and in your life, certain things that no longer serve your highest good have to fall away. For example, I did a house clearing in my home. I had just had my son move in with me after many years. He was having a lot of problems. And I did a house clearing because I was like, I'm going to get all this negative energy out of here because it just kind of felt stagnant. And then immediately, my husband started arguing with him. He started arguing with my husband back. He started arguing with my other kids. And I was just like, oh my God, what the heck is going on here? But then again, through that argument, they were able to release emotions and negative thought forms and wounds that needed to be healed. Because after that, everything was calm and everybody was laughing. They were co-creating and co-communicating with each other. And the balance in the house was now finally at peace and at ease. And so again, this helps shift the dynamic of our unity as a solid foundation in my household. So this is something that could happen in your situation as well. Now, you may notice that you break up with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and you're just like, this is not what I wanted to happen. But maybe for a long time now, you've been dealing with a relationship. For a long time now, maybe you've been dealing with a relationship that has been very negative, and you just pretty much learned everything that you could in this relationship, and it's just been pretty much more bad times than good. Perhaps you were holding on to this person out a sense of comfort or fear that you're not going to be able to find somebody else. But after a clearing, those cords may have been cut. And finally, the door has been shut. And then Spirit will open up a door for peace, tranquility, a sense of comfort and well-being. And then will bring in doors and windows of opportunities that will open up for a better relationship. So again, I have to say that it's not just the physical side of things that we have to look for when we're doing a clearing, but also the actual everything that's happening all around us in our environment. So a spiritual clearing does not necessarily have to be done in person. It can be done over the phone. You can have it done in the comfort of your own home, if you're in your car, if you're at your job, because I've had clients that were at work during a mini session at lunch break that would come to me. And it doesn't matter if you're all the way across the world. It doesn't matter if you're in Saudi Arabia or the UK. I'm still connecting, because what it is that I'm the channel that's holding the divine source's energy that is clearing you. So as long as you show up, I show up, and Spirit shows up at the specific set time that we've made, the date, the time, we all show up, and that's all that matters, is that we're all there at that moment to help with you making positive transformations in your life. So if you'd like to schedule a spiritual healing, please visit me at www.victoriaalvarado.com, and you have a blessed day.